Mayene Matchups Part 1. Ni howdy folks, welcome back. Before moving on to the Elaine guide, I'll finish up the TLDR Mayene series with a guide on her matchups. Alright, here goes. Before we start pairing and naming names, I would like to set up some absolute rules for my judgment. The hypothetical situations will be as follows. Number 1. Both teams are equally skilled in every aspect, playing at the highest level in ranked or peak queue, meaning 10 solo players playing in the same game. This is not a guide for the professional scene. Number 2. The perspective of this guide will only include character matchups and team compositions, meaning I will only be talking about 1v1 in Clash Lane and the ban pick phase of the game. I'll give you guys an example. Mayene versus Fuzi in Clash Lane. Who wins? Pause. Comment down below who you think wins before continuing. Answer. Fuzi wins. Now, I don't want to see any comments that goes like this. But if a level 4 Mayene hits a full 1-2 combo on a Fuzi not using his skill 2 and missing his ult, she can win! Let's hope you dum-dums understand my perspective. Let's begin. When do you pick Mayene? During the ban pick phase, it is recommended for Clash Laners to be picking second to last or taking the last pick, as you are either the second tank or the third assassin in the game, or the final hope of the team if you're solo queuing. There is a saying that goes something like this. Look to your jungle for an easy win. If he fails, look towards your marksman. If he too fails, then all hope lies on the lonely Clash Laner. Be proud, Clash Laners, only true men and women pick this lane to play. If your teammates wouldn't swap with you when you're the first pick, Mayene is not a bad first pick. The only downside for her early game is her level 1 to level 4 is extremely weak. She cannot hold her side of the jungle if the enemy has a stronger composition and decides to invade. So if that happens and your team fails to defend, you will be playing from behind. Now, what if you do get the last pick? How do you decide if it's a good time to pick Mayene? First, look at the enemy's lineup. Number 1, do they have a squishy lineup? Maybe something like this. Number 2, do they have 2 or more high burst characters? Number 3, how much crowd control do they have? Crowd control meaning stuns, slows, silence, etc. Number 4, how easy can their lineup escape from you? For example, Mayene will have a hard time touching this lineup. Number 5, how hard does their Clash Laner counters you? Finally, look at your team's lineup. Number 1, how hard will the team lose if the enemy decides to invade level 1? Take this lineup for example. Looking at the team composition, you can identify that your marksman, support, and mid are weak-sided early, and your jungle has a slower clear compared to other junglers. With your final Mayene pick, your loss rate for this game just shot up by 90%. Number 2, is there a dive composition on your team that allows you to play Mayene effectively? A perfect example of a dive composition is something like this. Number 3, totaling the information, is there a better character you can pick than Mayene? If the answer is yes, and you really want to win, I recommend you to swap. But if you're just a casual player, just pick and have fun. Now, I know I'm losing your attention. You can find part 2 in my profile talking about Mayene counters, finishing up this guide. Remember, never invade.